In the tapestry of life, we often encounter challenges and moments of uncertainty. It's during these times that we may feel inclined to give up, to surrender to the weight of our burdens. But today, I stand before you as a messenger, not of my own accord, but of a higher power. God whispers to us through the gentle breeze, through the laughter of children, and even through the trials that test our resolve. His message is clear: do not give up. For even in our darkest hours, there is a flicker of hope, a promise of something greater on the horizon. Think of the acorn buried beneath the earth, seemingly insignificant and hidden from view. Yet within its shell lies the potential to become a mighty oak, reaching towards the heavens. Just as the acorn must endure the darkness of the soil before it can emerge into the light, so too must we persevere through our own trials. Each obstacle we face is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone on the path to our destiny. It may seem daunting at times, but remember that with every setback comes an opportunity for growth. Like the caterpillar confined within its cocoon, undergoing a transformative journey before spreading its wings as a majestic butterfly, we too are capable of emerging from our struggles with newfound strength and resilience. And as we navigate the twists and turns of life's journey, let us not forget that every closed door leads to an open window. Behind every challenge lies the potential for something extraordinary to unfold. It may not always be clear at first, but have faith that God has a plan for each and every one of us. So, my friends, I implore you to hold on to hope, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to trust in the promise of a brighter tomorrow. For just as the sun rises each morning, casting its golden rays upon the earth, so too will God's blessings illuminate our path if only we have the courage to keep moving forward. Do not give up, for something great is about to happen. New doors are on the verge of opening, ready to lead us towards our destiny. Embrace the journey with faith in your heart and know that you are never alone. Imagine the story of J.K. Rowling, the beloved author of the Harry Potter series. Before she became a household name, she faced numerous rejections from publishers. Yet, despite the setbacks, she persisted in pursuing her dream of sharing her magical world with the world. It was through her unwavering determination that she finally found success, inspiring millions of readers around the globe. Consider the journey of Nelson Mandela, who spent 27 years imprisoned for his beliefs in equality and justice. In the face of adversity, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his principles, emerging from captivity as a symbol of hope and reconciliation for his nation and the world. Think of the countless entrepreneurs who faced failure after failure before achieving their breakthroughs. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience and determination ultimately led to one of the most transformative inventions in history. Closer to home, reflect on your own experiences of overcoming challenges. Perhaps you've faced setbacks in your career, relationships, or personal endeavors. In those moments of doubt and uncertainty, it can be tempting to throw in the towel. But remember, it's often in our darkest moments that the seeds of greatness are sown. Think of a time when you thought you had reached your limit, only to discover reserves of strength and courage you never knew you possessed. Whether it was persevering through a difficult project, navigating a tough transition, or finding the courage to pursue a new passion, each challenge has the potential to shape us into stronger, more resilient individuals. And so, my friends, as we stand on the precipice of the unknown, let us heed the words of encouragement from a higher power. Do not give up, for something great is about to happen. Trust in the journey, embrace the obstacles as opportunities for growth, and have faith that new doors are waiting to be opened. With unwavering determination and a steadfast belief in the power of possibility, we can overcome any obstacle that stands in our way. So let us march forward with courage in our hearts, knowing that the best is yet to come. Picture the dedicated gym goer, embarking on a fitness journey with lofty goals in mind. They step into the gym with determination, ready to push their limits and transform their bodies. However, along the way, they encounter challenges that test their resolve. There are days when the weights feel heavier, when fatigue sets in, and when progress seems elusive. In those moments, it's easy to succumb to self-doubt and frustration. Yet, true to their commitment, they press on, fueled by the vision of the healthier, stronger version of themselves they strive to become. Consider the individual who struggles with consistency, battling against the temptations of procrastination and distraction. Despite the occasional setback, they refuse to abandon their fitness goals. Instead, they regroup, recalibrate, and recommit themselves to the process, knowing that each workout brings them one step closer to their objectives. Then there's the gym enthusiast who faces external obstacles, whether it's juggling a demanding work schedule, family responsibilities, or unexpected setbacks. Despite the competing demands on their time and energy, they carve out moments for exercise, recognizing the importance of prioritizing their health and well-being. And let's not forget the beginner who feels intimidated by the unfamiliar equipment and routines, unsure of where to begin. Rather than allowing fear to hold them back, they seek guidance from trainers, research best practices, and draw inspiration from fellow gym-goers. With each small victory, whether it's mastering a new exercise or increasing their endurance, they gain confidence and momentum. Through their perseverance and dedication, these individuals exemplify the message of resilience in the face of adversity. They understand that progress is not always linear, but that every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. As they continue on their fitness journey, they hold fast to the belief that something great is about to happen. They envision the transformation taking place within themselves, not just in their physical appearance, but in their mental and emotional well-being as well. They trust that each drop of sweat, each repetition, and each moment of discomfort is laying the foundation for a brighter, healthier future. And so, my friends, let us draw inspiration from these gym warriors as we navigate our own paths in life. Let us embrace the challenges that come our way, knowing that they are preparing us for the opportunities that lie ahead. With perseverance, dedication, and a steadfast belief in our potential, we can overcome any obstacle and unlock the doors to our dreams. Consider the individual who faces plateaus in their fitness journey, where progress seems to come to a standstill despite their efforts. Instead of becoming discouraged, they view these plateaus as a chance to reassess their approach, to tweak their routines, and to push themselves beyond their comfort zones. They understand that breakthroughs often come after periods of stagnation, and they refuse to let temporary setbacks derail their long-term goals. Reflect on the camaraderie and support found within the gym community. Strangers become workout partners, offering encouragement and motivation during challenging moments. They celebrate each other's victories, whether it's lifting a personal best, running an extra mile, or simply showing up consistently. In this environment of mutual support, individuals draw strength from each other, knowing they are not alone in their pursuit of self-improvement. Think about the individual who embraces the concept of holistic wellness, recognizing that fitness extends beyond physical strength to encompass mental and emotional well-being as well. They prioritize self-care practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and stress management, understanding that a healthy mind is just as important as a healthy body. By nurturing their overall wellness, they cultivate resilience in the face of life's challenges, allowing them to approach obstacles with clarity and determination. Contemplate the transformative power of setting goals and staying accountable. Whether it's signing up for a fitness challenge, committing to a training program, or tracking progress through journaling, individuals harness the energy of their aspirations to propel them forward. They visualize their desired outcomes, break them down into manageable steps, and hold themselves to a higher standard, knowing that greatness is achieved through consistent effort and discipline. And finally, envision the sense of fulfillment that comes from achieving milestones along the journey. Whether it's completing a marathon, hitting a weight loss target, or simply feeling more confident and energized in daily life, individuals savor the fruits of their labor. They recognize that success is not just about reaching the destination, but about embracing the process and the person they become along the way. In the tapestry of their fitness journey, these individuals embody the message of perseverance and the promise of new beginnings. They understand that greatness is not bestowed upon them by chance, but earned through dedication, resilience, and unwavering belief in their potential. And so, my friends, let us draw inspiration from their example as we navigate our own paths in life. Let us embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and trust in the journey that lies ahead. For just as the gym-goer discovers strength and transformation within themselves, so too can we unlock the doors to our own greatness. Challenges and difficult times are meant to refine us rather than destroy us, particularly from a perspective that resonates with believers. In the realm of spirituality, many teachings emphasize the concept of growth through adversity. Just as gold is purified through fire, believers understand that they are refined and strengthened through the trials they face. These challenges are not random occurrences, but rather opportunities for spiritual growth and transformation. Think of the biblical story of Job, a man who endured unimaginable suffering and loss, yet remained steadfast in his faith. Despite his hardships, Job emerged from his trials with a deeper understanding of God's sovereignty and a renewed sense of purpose. His story serves as a powerful reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is meaning to be found and lessons to be learned. Consider the words of the Apostle Paul, who wrote in his letter to the Romans, "We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." This passage speaks to the transformative power of adversity, shaping believers into individuals of resilience, integrity, and unwavering hope. Reflect on the life of Jesus Christ himself, who faced persecution, rejection, and ultimately crucifixion. Through his suffering, Jesus demonstrated the ultimate act of love and sacrifice, paving the way for redemption and salvation. His example teaches believers that even in the midst of pain and suffering, there is the promise of new life and resurrection. In times of challenge and difficulty, believers are called to lean on their faith, trusting in the wisdom and providence of a higher power. They understand that while the journey may be arduous, they are never alone, for God walks beside them every step of the way. Ultimately, believers find solace in the knowledge that their struggles have purpose and meaning. Each obstacle they encounter is an opportunity for growth, a chance to deepen their faith, and a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. And so, my fellow believers, let us embrace the challenges that come our way, knowing that they are not meant to break us, but to refine us. Let us draw strength from our faith, knowing that God is with us in our darkest moments, guiding us towards the light. And let us hold fast to the hope that through perseverance and trust in a higher power, we will emerge from our trials stronger, wiser, and more resilient than ever before. In the process of refining gold, raw ore undergoes intense heat and pressure to extract the precious metal from impurities. Similarly, in our lives, challenges and difficult times serve as the crucible in which our character is tested and our inner strength is forged. Consider the raw ore as symbolic of our unrefined selves, flawed, imperfect, and laden with impurities. It is only through the refining process that the true value and beauty of the gold within is revealed. Likewise, when we face adversity, it exposes our weaknesses and shortcomings, but also uncovers our hidden potential and resilience. As believers, we understand that God uses the fires of adversity to refine us, to purify our hearts and minds, and to shape us into vessels of His grace and love. Just as the goldsmith carefully tends to the refining process, so too does God guide us through our trials, molding us into vessels of strength and faith. Think of the challenges you've faced in your own life, the moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty. Perhaps you've experienced loss, betrayal, or setbacks that tested your faith to its very core. In those moments, it can feel as though you're being consumed by the flames of adversity, but remember, it is in the hottest fires that the impurities are burned away, leaving behind only that which is pure and true. Reflect on the words of the Apostle Peter, who wrote, These trials have come so that the proven genuineness of your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may result in praise, glory, and honor when Jesus Christ is revealed. Like gold refined by fire, our faith is strengthened and purified through the trials we endure, leading to a deeper intimacy with God and a greater capacity to reflect His love and grace to the world. And just as the process of refining gold requires patience and perseverance, so too does our journey of faith. We may not always understand why we face certain challenges or hardships, but we can trust that God is at work in the midst of our struggles, shaping us into vessels of His glory and grace. So, my fellow believers, let us embrace the refining process, knowing that our challenges are not meant to destroy us, but to refine us. Let us draw strength from the knowledge that God is with us in the fire, guiding us through the flames and transforming us into vessels of His love and light. Imagine the intricate process of refining gold, where the raw material undergoes successive stages of purification to separate the precious metal from impurities. Initially, the ore is crushed and heated, causing impurities to rise to the surface in the form of slag. This slag is then carefully removed, leaving behind purer gold. Similarly, in our own lives, challenges act as the crucible through which our character is refined. When faced with adversity, we may experience intense pressure and discomfort, causing our weaknesses and imperfections to surface. It is in these moments of trial that we are forced to confront our limitations and confront the areas of our lives that need refinement. Consider the example of perseverance in the face of adversity. When we encounter obstacles on our path, whether in our careers, relationships, or personal endeavors, we have a choice: to succumb to despair and defeat, or to rise above our circumstances with resilience and determination. Just as the impurities are separated from gold through the refining process, so too are our weaknesses exposed and addressed through the challenges we face. Reflect on the transformative power of adversity in shaping our character and strengthening our faith. Like the heat of the furnace that purifies gold, the trials we endure serve to refine our hearts and minds, molding us into individuals of greater compassion, empathy, and wisdom. Through the fires of adversity, we are stripped of our pretenses and illusions, revealing the true essence of who we are and who we are meant to become. In the realm of spirituality, believers understand that challenges are not random occurrences, but opportunities for growth and spiritual refinement. Just as the goldsmith carefully tends to the refining process, so too does God lovingly guide us through the trials of life, shaping us into vessels of His grace and light. And so, my friends, let us embrace the refining process with courage and faith, knowing that our challenges are not meant to destroy us, but to refine us. Let us trust in the transformative power of adversity to mold us into vessels of greater strength, resilience, and compassion. And let us hold fast to the belief that, like gold purified by fire, we emerge from the flames of adversity shining brighter and more radiant than before. Consider the intricate nature of the refining process for gold, where the raw material undergoes a series of meticulous steps to extract its purest form. Similarly, in our lives, challenges and difficulties serve as the catalyst for a refining process that shapes us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Think about the stages of refining gold: crushing, grinding, heating, and separating impurities. Each step is essential in transforming the raw material into something of greater value and purity. Likewise, when we encounter challenges, we are forced to confront our own limitations, fears, and insecurities. Through this process of introspection and self-examination, we begin to shed the layers of impurity that obscure our true essence. Reflect on the transformative power of perseverance in the face of adversity. Just as gold endures the heat of the furnace to emerge more refined, so too do we find strength and resilience in overcoming life's obstacles. It is through adversity that our character is forged, our resolve tested, and our spirit fortified. Like a piece of gold emerging from the refining process, we emerge from our trials with a greater sense of clarity, purpose, and inner strength. Consider the role of faith in navigating life's challenges. Believers understand that trials and tribulations are part of the human experience, but they also believe in the promise of divine guidance and support. In times of difficulty, faith becomes the anchor that grounds us, providing comfort, strength, and hope. It is through our faith that we find the courage to persevere, trusting that God's plan is unfolding, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. Reflect on your own experiences of overcoming challenges and adversity. Perhaps you've faced setbacks in your career, health struggles, or relationship difficulties. In those moments of darkness, you discovered reserves of strength and resilience you never knew you possessed. You learned valuable lessons about perseverance, resilience, and the power of faith to see you through even the toughest of times. And so, my friends, let us embrace the refining process that comes with life's challenges, knowing that they are not meant to break us, but to shape us into stronger, more resilient individuals. Let us trust in the transformative power of perseverance, faith, and resilience to guide us through life's trials, knowing that on the other side lies the promise of growth, wisdom, and inner peace. Thank you. In our own lives, challenges often come in the form of adversity, setbacks, and hardships. These experiences can be emotionally and mentally taxing, pushing us to our limits and testing our resilience. Reflect on the concept of resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity stronger than before. Just as gold withstands the heat of the furnace without losing its essence, so too do we have the capacity to endure life's trials and emerge from them with newfound strength and clarity. It is through our struggles that we discover our inner resilience, tapping into reservoirs of courage and determination we didn't know we had. Consider the role of perseverance in the face of obstacles. When faced with challenges, it's easy to feel overwhelmed or defeated. However, those who persevere, who refuse to give up in the face of adversity, often emerge victorious. Like gold being refined in the furnace, our perseverance in the face of trials refines our character, strengthening our resolve and deepening our capacity for resilience. Reflect on the spiritual dimension of adversity. Many religious and philosophical traditions teach that challenges are not arbitrary occurrences, but opportunities for growth and transformation. Through our struggles, we gain wisdom, compassion, and a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It is through adversity that we learn to cultivate virtues such as patience, humility, and empathy, qualities that enrich our lives and deepen our spiritual connection. Consider the metaphorical implications of being refined like gold. Just as gold is transformed from its raw, unrefined state into something of great value and beauty, so too are we transformed by the challenges we face. Our experiences shape us, molding us into more compassionate, resilient, and authentic individuals. Like gold emerging from the refining process, we emerge from our struggles with a greater sense of purpose, clarity, and inner strength. And so, my friends, let us embrace the refining process that comes with life's challenges, knowing that they are not meant to break us, but to shape us into the best versions of ourselves. Let us trust in the transformative power of resilience, perseverance, and faith to guide us through life's trials, knowing that on the other side lies the promise of growth, wisdom, and inner peace. In the tapestry of life, we often encounter challenges and moments of uncertainty. It's during these times that we may feel inclined to give up, to surrender to the weight of our burdens. But today, I stand before you as a messenger, not of my own accord, but of a higher power. God whispers to us through the gentle breeze, through the laughter of children, and even through the trials that test our resolve. His message is clear: do not give up. For even in our darkest hours, there is a flicker of hope, a promise of something greater on the horizon. Think of the acorn buried beneath the earth, seemingly insignificant and hidden from view. Yet within its shell lies the potential to become a mighty oak, reaching towards the heavens. Just as the acorn must endure the darkness of the soil before it can emerge into the light, so too must we persevere through our own trials. Each obstacle we face is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone on the path to our destiny. It may seem daunting at times, but remember that with every setback comes an opportunity for growth. Like the caterpillar confined within its cocoon, undergoing a transformative journey before spreading its wings as a majestic butterfly, we too are capable of emerging from our struggles with newfound strength and resilience. And as we navigate the twists and turns of life's journey, let us not forget that every closed door leads to an open window. Behind every challenge lies the potential for something extraordinary to unfold. It may not always be clear at first, but have faith that God has a plan for each